Welcome back, everybody, to another stream. We have sectional final action in the OHSAA state playoffs between the Champion Flashes and the Lady G-Men coming right up. Starting lineups and anthem will be coming up soon. Everybody stay tuned and lock in because it's going to be a great day here at the Jag Fieldhouse. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, everybody. Love that song every time I hear it played. Now we got Champion being introduced. They're actually, I think they're a better team than what their record showed this year. Only had 6 wins, but they were really competitive in a very tough MVAC grade division. But we're going to start them off with Addie Woizola, number 11. Number 44, Riley Doan. Number 24, probably their best player, Isabella Meyer, who actually is a softball commit to YSU and only a junior. And also Kayla Haney and the center, number 55, Abigail Meadows. So that's the starting 5 for Champion.
All right. Yeah, good Champion team tonight. I'm hoping for a good game. Hopefully the G-Men come out on top, but I didn't say that because we're unbiased up here. But, of course, for your Lady Garfield G-Men, number 10, the freshman, Mandy Cardinal, 6'4". Number 3, Laura McCoy, the senior, 6'5". Number 30, Maggie Fogel, the senior, 6 foot flat. Number 14, Madeline Shirky, the senior, 6'9". Number 15, Nora Trent, the senior, 6'10". There is your starting lineup for tonight's Lady G-Men. Haven't seen much change in that lineup all season long, and it's been working. So we'll see how it handles and how it compares here to this Champion starting lineup. Last game we saw the Garfield G-Men take on Campbell, the Campbell Memorial Red Devils, and it was no contest, to say the least. 42-5 was the final score.
Yeah, that game was over in the first minute.
So some teams crack under the pressure of the playoffs, but the Lady G-Men excel. But this is a tough Champion team.
Yeah, little piece of history for you. As long as I can remember, which is 4 years, for sure they've played each other in the playoffs, whether it be district final, district semis, or here in the sectional final. Mm-hmm. Some of those games have been over at Lakeview, some of them actually here in the Fieldhouse like we see today. So every game from now on out, or from here on out, is at a neutral site. So last home game for Lady G-Men of the season, trying to make it a good one. But yeah, they always play each other, always seem to find each other in the playoffs. And here we go, we're on Laura McCoy jumping. She's gonna win that. And yeah, here we go. So what do you expect to see from the Lady G-Men tonight, Aaron, as they try to continue their excellent season?
I expect the high shooting percentages to continue as Laura McCoy fires one off on the first. Nora Trent way off on that offensive board. But we saw last game as that is number 10, Kayla Haney.
But here's Mandy Cardinal.
Cardinal.
Right when you need her, she's there for 2.
That first bucket's so important. Who strikes first? But as I was saying, I expect the shooting percentages to be efficient. I think that's what really got them through the last game. They started 7 for 7 off the rip. But yeah, and the defense was a huge part in the last game. I think if they have solid defense, even if the shots aren't falling, they'll be totally fine.
Isabel Meyer, floater alert, not good, and then Laura's going to clean the board. So yeah, if they play defense like they did against Campbell, they're going to go far. Yeah, they're going to do things.
As McCoy slices through the defense all the way to the layup for 2 with the left hand.
Yeah, she's a very solid player. Chamby getting physical, throwing a little hands there.
Ref's going to let him play, though. I love to see it. Yeah.
But not going to let him play there. That's going to be a travel.
I believe that was
number 11, maybe, or number 10.
Going to get my eyes checked soon. That's Haney on the travel. McCoy's going to bring it up. Haven't seen any variation in that throughout the course of the year. Garfield offense can be so high-powered at times. Fogel, she had a great game last game, and she gets it to a 6-0 start for this Lady G-Men team. Fogel from the baseline.
Yeah, great start for Lady G-Men. I actually need a drink of water, so we'll see you in 30.
All right, we're back here from the first time out. Champion's going to call one quick. You do not want to let this game slip away from you early because that could be the difference. Coach Gilbert was pumped. You don't see that too often, but he's giving his player high fives, as that is the mishandle. Doan just sends it over the head of Haney, and they're not able to connect. It'll be McCoy in the backcourt now. But like I was saying, Coach Gilbert doesn't get too excited too often. But here he loves what he's seeing from his Lady G-Men team.
Just doing a little bit of bracketology for you guys. Again, this can be found on OHSAA.org. Fogel from the baseline. That one's going to be way long, though. Right out of the hands of Meadows, and G-Men going to retain possession. So we'll take it, as they say. Yeah, so this can be found on OHSAA.org in selecting statewide tournament brackets for girls basketball and Northeast Division II and Region 3. Division 3. Northeast 2 district as McCoy for 2. Saved my stuttering there. Yeah, so if they win, whoever wins plays Kirtland on Wednesday at Struthers at 6 p.m. So we'll get more on that later. But G-Men running up and down the floor here. What a dime there to McCoy. Oh, no foul there, and that's a layup for McCoy. But what a dime there by Shirky to get out in transition, get the 2-on-1. And McCoy's going to be going the line here.
Yeah, like we were talking about, that G-Men defense is smothering so far, and that's the difference right now. I think all of their points have come off of transition from defense. But that's some good defense there by Meyer. You have to credit her. Get the G-Men, or the champion defense, some time to set up here. McCoy is such a threat from outside. You see them guarding up way on her, but
so is Cardinal. I thought that one looked good right off the hand, but a little long there. And then Cardinal, I don't know about that one, but that's normally a foul that's going to be called.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after missing the 3-ball. Wants to get herself another possession. Maybe a little bit too aggressive. Champion offense will have a chance now. Still scoreless through 3 minutes of play. Some nice moving there. Good cut. Floater alert, like you say. And there is Wazola on the floater. G-Men really moving quick. Fogel's so apt to shoot today, as we saw last game.
Trent not able to keep her dribble, though. Gilbert says power dribbling up there to his players. So that's one thing he really teaches is pace, because that zone defense for any team is very hard to dissect, especially a very well-run zone by a well-coached team, and that's what Champion has. So Coach Gilbert wants his players, even on a made basket, to push. And 3-ball, no good.
That was a good look there, though.
Yeah, that was. Champion, they're not going to be quiet from 3 for the whole game. So if G-Men can limit their 3-pointers, they'll have a good shot. But yeah, so zone defense hard to dissect.
This is where that trap zone is dangerous.
Shirky right when you need her, and one. Right place, right time for Shirky.
Yeah. She's been a little bit quiet in the past few games on the scoring end. She's always a defensive lockdown. But here, she gets a clutch and 1 bucket, put the G-Men up 8 and hopefully 9 at the line.
Yeah, she's that type of player that Coach Gilbert says, if the opponent has a very, offensive heavy, superstar player, and Shirky completes the end one, that she can guard the opposing team's best offensive weapon, and she normally takes that assignment well. As you see her here on Meyer, just fighting through that screen there, Shirky.
Yeah, G-Men here in a man defense. That is way over the hoop. Good offensive board, though. Way to track it down. That was Yuko on the missed shot. And Schlesinger
and
chased
another
it down.
timeout called by Champion. So Coach from Champion doesn't want his players to get into too big of a hole too early, as their half-court offense kind of slowing down there.
Yeah, kind of misfiring on offense with each other. We saw a few possessions they couldn't connect. So he's going to need a timeout, put some sets in, and we'll see what happens when we come back.
Go get your popcorn, everybody. We'll be right back.
All right, players starting to file onto the court here. 11-2 early lead for the G-Men. They have not stepped off of the gas pedal for any minute of these playoffs so far. Really smothered Campbell, and here really taking care of business early on against the Flashes.
Yeah, and one thing to notice is both these teams are conference opponents, so they've already played Campbell and Champion as Isabel Meyer deep in the field house, not able to get that one to go.
G-Men
are going to look to run.
Down. We know she can knock those down, though. Tell us about the last time that we played the Flashes. Remember?
Yeah, she had like at least 20 points. I remember it was a close game, and then then they played them at Champion. I did not attend the game, but they won, I think, almost by 20 in the mid-teens. But Meyer actually had a game, I think it was against like Bristol or somebody like that. She had 10 threes all by herself. So that's crazy.
10 threes alone in a high school game.
Yeah, you think 10 threes for a team, that's crazy. For one player, though, that's hot,
That's crazy for the NBA level.
Yeah, that's solid for the NBA, and then you think about how, it's 2/3 of the quarters the time is, and the pace in the NBA, all that stuff. They're also, professionals, so that's just 10 threes in a high school game that's absolutely unconscious.
Yeah, for sure. G-Men getting some ball movement.
I mispronounced that word. My apologies. Out of bounds off of Trent there.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, that trap defense can be so dangerous. You see they pushed Trent out there, forced her out of bounds, and it almost resulted in the turnover if it weren't for Shirky swooping in and scoring. But I think that's a good defensive adjustment for Champion.
First substitution in the game for the Lady G-Men. Zoe May's going to check into the game, and Fogel's going to have a seat, get a breather. That one just dribbled right off the foot of
Wazzola.
Wazzola. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, each team just trying to give the other as many opportunities as they possibly can to score.
Little floater in there to Shirky in the high post. Good cut there by May, and then that's going to be long. But the rebound falls right to Shirky, so.
Shirky just really positioning herself well to be in good positions to make plays.
That's a dime there to May, too.
Yeah, she's solid. Like we said, she's been quiet, but I mean, you never will see huge mistakes from her.
Zoe May, second time's a charm for 2.
Yeah, May's kind of a catch and shoot player. You can see her banging out threes or mid-range shots like that as soon as she gets the ball. She's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, she's definitely the perfect example of knowing her role, play good defense, make the catch and shoots, and she's gonna have a spot on this team and a travel forced by Trent. So this is, I mean, they're locked in defensively. No matter how many points they score, if they give up 40 today, if they give up 30 today, I'd be very shocked.
Yeah.
That might be like garbage time points. Not to, predict the future or anything. Part-time comedian, part-time psychic wizard, so. And
no,
full-time.
You're totally
double
right.
GGtv crew member, of course. Skip pass there to May, and she's actually going to decide to get that one into the short corner there to Trent, and that's going to be out of bounds off of.
I don't think we can discredit this, as Cam's trying to figure out the name. I don't think we can discredit this champion defense, though. I think they've done a pretty solid job for how high-powered this offense is. Because once you stop one Lady G-Man, another one comes and can score it just as good as the first. So there's a few guys that the G-Men have out there like that. There's
Deep three
McCoy.
by McCoy for 3. Yes, sir.
She's feeling it.
Yeah, 7 points here in the first quarter already. So scoring's probably going to be pretty balanced. It typically is. Cardinal only with 2 points so far, but I mean, she's just an all-around good player. She doesn't need to score 20 to have an impact on the game.
G-Men defense forcing a difficult contested shot there, and they've been so good. G-Men defense has been absolutely amazing as Cardinal fires one way off for Cardinal. But through this postseason, the G-Men defense has been near perfect.
Turnover there by Lady G-Men, not very common. And then almost a travel there, but McCoy's going to clean the board. So she's been getting big on the boards today. That's good to see.
Ooh, ill-advised pass into Cardinal.
Gets it into Carly Cleland, who we forgot to mention checked in. Then Zoe May, the rip through. Midi not able to go, but rebound right to Cardinal.
Really going crazy on the offensive board now.
Yeah.
I really always talk about how important it is. That's the difference in a game. I mean, there's a few differences in this one, but some offensive boards can't hurt.
Yeah, so G-Men, just like that, up that 3 ball by McCoy, they're up 14 already. That's great for them.
That's right. G-Men kind of slowing things down. Cardinal's going to pull it up. She's having a little bit of a tough time from the field so far tonight, but we know that this has happened a few times this season where she struggles and then she'll end up with 20 or 25 on the night. As who was that on the mid-range?
No one else other than Isabella Meyer.
Of course. Her first bucket of the night, but we're sure it won't be her last. Champion actually has 3 Isabellas on their team, so I'm struggling a little bit to find Meyer on the score sheet. G-Men just going to hold it now, try to get one last playoff, get some points. to May in the corner. In and out.
That would have been a good exclamation point on the first quarter. I mean, it was a good play, drained the clock a little bit, got a good shot they wanted, but shots not always able to fall. G-Men up 12, though. They're on pace for a big win tonight. And any thoughts before we head to the break?
Nope.
All right, enjoy these commercials, and we'll be back in 30.
All right, G-Men hit the floor first. Symbolic of the way that they're running this game. Cam's joining us now.
Yeah, so Champion going to set up in their half-court offense, which, going to be real with you guys, has been pretty non-existent. 4 points all in transition. But I mean, you could say the same thing for the Lady G-Men as well. A lot of their points have come off of turnovers.
And another turnover, speaking of them, by the Champion Flashes. That's going to be an offensive foul, and it'll go back the G-Men way. So even every time that the Flashes get a possession, it just seems like it's a combination of the Lady G-Men defense being superior and a little bit of offensive sloppiness there from the Flashes.
Yeah, I mean, in a game like this, the biggest thing Coach Gilbert can say is lock in, win your individual battles, play as a team, and see where you end up at the end of the day. If you do that, Vogel, I thought she was gonna pull that one for three. Shirky will though. Yes, oh, that's a long two. Close enough for three for me, but not by the basketball rule.
I would have given it to her. That's maybe why we're not down there in stripes.
Yeah, that the black line with the like dark gray like core as Meyer deep for three.
Yeah,
McCoy again on the board, so she's getting she might be in double land tonight, guys.
I wouldn't doubt it. McCoy, she's quick and she's tall and she's got some good size too. She's pretty much always on the boards. She's a big difference maker.
Yeah, speaking of boards, DK Metcalf in the Rising, or not the Rising Stars game.
Celebrity.
The celebrity game had a few dunks. Kind of unfair because, you know, he's a professional football player playing against, you know, professional actors, but.
Hey, still look pretty cool.
But hey, he had a double-double, celebrity all-star game MVP.
I don't know about you.
Nice shirt, bro.
Oh, wow, thank you. That means a lot. I think your shirt's pretty awesome too.
Thank you. Means a lot to me as well.
Wah, 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 now. Wow.
Cardinal going to inbound here.
I don't know about you, but last night we turned off the celebrity game as soon as the Rising Stars game came on. And then wow. McCoy interrupting my sentence. Absolutely hits one from the arc, the top of the arc. She's hot. She's been hot all game, and she really hasn't struggled thus far offensively.
10 points here already.
As I was saying, we then turned off the Rising Stars game and watched some Rocky Balboa. Can't go wrong. Go Adrian. Another defensive stand from the G-Men down low. That's Trent this time. Cardinal, absolute rocket over to Fogel.
Got some oohs and ahs from the crowd there, and then she finds a layup that she misses. Oh, no. That was beautiful basketball. That whip and pass by Cardinal over to the corner, and then found right back on the block. But definitely not a shot she's going to miss all game. Just a little unlucky there. She's going to push here, and then get it to McCoy. Gives a pump fake.
I wouldn't be surprised if she shot that.
At the line for two.
Shooter's touch there from Trent.
So she's first 2 points for her. And all players that have played tonight for Lady G-Men have scored. I keep saying tonight, but it's a beautiful, actually, mid-February afternoon here in Garrettsville. So they trap Meyer and then get it into the post. And Trent, the defense, does not believe it. Coach Gilbert absolutely livid with Cardinal over there, but I think by the end of this game, they'll forget that. Yeah, but just like that, G-Men up by 19, so barely even checked the scoreboard. It's like, boom, 2 seconds later, they're up by another 10 points. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I guess it doesn't seem like it, but Champion just really having some struggles scoring the basketball, getting in the hoop bucket. They've had opportunities, though. We know Meyer can shoot it. They've had a few. I mean, really, they haven't been able to get in the post. Trent and Shirky really holding it down in there. And off on both free throws.
And another timeout called by Champion. Wow,
right.
So he's already drained, 11 minutes into this game, he's already, used 3 of his timeouts, and Coach Gilbert hasn't even thought about taking one yet. So that could be huge down the stretch if they're able to get back into this one. But Lady G-Men have been on fire this whole postseason. This continues today. We'll be back in 30.
This time the Flashes will hit the court first. Lady G-Men to follow. It'll be their ball, up 19, like you said. Nobody even thinking about a timeout over there on the Garfield sideline. There's the Lady G-Men going to slow things up, getting their half-court offense, which, like you said, most of their points have come in transition as well, but we have seen a few nice buckets. Ooh.
Yeah, so Shirky got a little greedy, and then Zola with the lurk there.
And again.
It's like Holden Y played Madden, you know? Got a lurk.
User lurk.
Yeah, user lurk.
Yeah. Again, the Flashes just throw it away as soon as they have a nice defensive play. And, I mean, if they connect on 50% of those steals that they're getting, as McCoy stripped, they'll be in good shape. But until then, they're down 19. Cardinal with the inbound. They like to get it in Shirky in that corner there.
Trent just
okay.
Could have drove a car through that lane.
Yeah. Just used her size and got all the way in to get the easy layup.
Yeah, Trent has really improved throughout the years. Like, for sure. Like, she didn't come in as a, I don't think she's played varsity till junior year, which, I mean, most players are like that. I mean, yeah, like we said, Champion not going to be quiet from 3 for the whole game.
There you go.
That's going to be Kayla Haney, I believe, for 3, so her first 3 points. Yeah, Champion been really, really quiet, so that might be a sign for them to heat things up. But yeah, Trent played as like a 7th or 8th man last year. You know, because when you first see Mile High when Jenna Smith in the post, you know, that doesn't really leave room for many other people. She's going to have almost an assist there to McCoy, but McCoy the offensive rebound, so very active offensive rebounding today.
Yeah, plenty of opportunities for the G-Men. Even when they mess up, they have players in position to get multiple opportunities.
Yeah, but to see Trent's progression from last year to this year especially, just very, very, very good. Foul on the floor.
Absolutely. But you're right about Trent. I don't know if she would have even thought about taking that kind of drive last year, but this year she has the vision. She gets inside, even from the beginning of the year until now. You can see her confidence and improvement. Tasker will come in for Cardinal now for the Lady G-Men. Fogel on the inbound. A little bit of a box set. Love to see it. Again, into Shirky in that corner, and that's where they set up their plays through. She's tall. She can pretty much get it over the defender, or she can drive. But again, Shirky, the vision a little bit off. Her goggles must be foggy. But
it's a good one.
Another.
No, but I think Champion's just been like quadruple teaming her when she gets in the paint. So, and not really anybody else though, just Shirky. So, I mean, if McCoy and foggy goggles there by McCoy though, she just lets Meyer go to the lane. That was interesting.
Yeah, that was quick by Meyer though. Intercepted the pass and took it all the way. So Meyer showing some hustle. Thank you, Cam.
Yeah, you got it. All right, McCoy gets it to Shirky. Offense kind of slowing down here, although they do have 25 points. They're on pace for 60 or so.
Yeah.
Dribble handoff there to McCoy. Going to reset things here.
Champion defense showing a little bit of heart. We saw back-to-back possessions where they got a steal. Tasker hounded up top. Finds
Good cut
Shirky.
There by Shirky.
And there's Shirky not able to get quadruple teamed that time. Tasker threads the needle and finds Shirky cutting.
Yeah, good vision there by Tasker. I mean, that's just it seems like a simple play, but I mean, sometimes the simple plays are the most difficult ones.
Surprised they don't call that foul from behind on Trent, but Trent comes up with a big steal. Multiple G-Men hands got on that one.
Yeah, it just shows they're not only great individual defense, but that creates even better team defense. McCoy in the lane, almost got away with the travel. Fogel, she's been kind of cold from that short corner mid-range the last couple of games because, I mean, the volume has increased drastically, but she's going to keep at it, especially if that shot's open because that's her bread and butter right there.
Yeah, one catch-and-shoot player to another. May comes in for Fogel, and they kind of fit the same role. I think May maybe may be a little bit of a better passer, but
Yeah, I mean, Folo does have that more veteran experience for sure. Great job by Shirky,
yeah.
forces her to pick up the dribble. McCoy on Meyer, star on star.
The screens have not been working for the Champion Flashes. The Lady G-Men just been hedging them, getting right through them, and keeping their matchup. So that's exactly what the Flashes don't want. Champion just going to try to force something up here, and Woizola will not be close on that one. Woizola has 2 points, so yeah. That's her point tally on the night, the afternoon.
And just like that, under a minute to play here, this game's kind of flying by. We've been having lots of fun up here in the booth. Yeah, so like we said, we thought Wednesday was going to be the last stream, but I think today will be, at least for us, unless we don't have Pep Band Tuesday. We're supposed to have Pep Band today. You know, people cancel, got to change plans, stuff happens. You know how it is.
But we're glad to be here. At least I am. Ooh, they're going to call a blocking foul there. Oh.
Tasker must have not been set there. Those charge blocks are pretty ticky-tack. No one. I don't know if anyone knows the exact rule. People like to make stuff up what they think should be the rule, but if you can get half of them called a charge, you're in the majority, or
right.
You're actually in the minority. But anyways, decent crowd filing in here. I'd say a pretty good student section. We got like a lot of the boys team, and actually Max Paul up from Kirtland making an appearance, former G-Man.
Yeah. And
maybe a future state champion.
Hey, probably.
The odds are in his favor.
That's right. And that was Kayla Haney at the line. She's got 5 on the quarter now, so a little bit of explosiveness from there, or for her for that champion offense. Like a freight train through the paint to get to the line. But now it'll be G-Men ball as McCoy was actually fouled. Yeah,
McCoy 1-1 here. She's pretty automatic from the line. I would not going to say anything though, because McCoy for a 1-1 here.
Now that you say that, she'll go 0 for 20 in the next 20 free throws that she takes. It's ridiculous.
My apologies.
they say the commentator's curse isn't real. It's real.
Deep 3 here, cash money.
Yeah, was that Haney?
That was number 10, yes.
Yeah, so Haney on the shot. They've got multiple shooters out here. Shirky has the room. Oh, nice move.
Ooh, little strong on the layup,
yeah. Though. Little awkward right hand.
Kayla Haney, that one's blocked, and that's going to take us to halftime here.
A little bit of fight from the Flashes. A little bit of a run to get them within 13. Thoughts on the halftime talks that will go down?
Yeah, Lady G-Men just need to keep being aggressive. Champion's going to have to get some open threes. If Garfield can contest those, it'll be cruising into district play. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half of action.
All right, we'll be back.
Welcome back, everybody, to second half action here from Jag Fieldhouse. Lady G-Men hold a 27-14 lead over the champion Flashes in the sectional final game here in the Fieldhouse. Laura McCoy is a game high of 10 points so far, and then Kayla Haney has 8 for the Flashes. Shirky with 7 for the Lady G-Men.
Yeah.
The Lady G-Men were up big for most of the first half, and then that pre-ball right at the end cut it to a 13-point lead. Still up double digits, though, as the second half begins. Aaron, what are your thoughts on the first half?
A little bit of momentum for the Flashes coming into the second half, but I think the G-Men controlled all but like 2 minutes of the first half. I thought it was a good half for them. I think Champion had some good things going, too, as Trent ends up with the ball. Fogel still cold from that spot. But I think the Flashes had a lot of good things going for them. They just need to complete their shots and, you know, the opportunities that they've gotten so much from their solid defense. I think their defense was okay. But, I mean, there's really nothing you could do against a shooter like McCoy like that. I mean, she was in the corner contested, and she still just absolutely splashed that one. So up 16, the G-Men go.
Yeah, when she makes it, she's never going to bank it and never going to hit rim unless it's a layup. That's going to be a carry, it looks like.
I think they're calling that a foul.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. It would have been an open layup, though. But yeah, if McCoy shoots a jump shot and makes it, it's you know, it's a splash. That's just how it is. Baldwin Wallace commit, by the way.
Yeah, playing at the next level. She deserves it.
Trent, the contested long two goes.
Okay.
Feeling it today.
Just like the first half when here come the Lady G-Men barreling. And I think Coach Gilbert told them they have some momentum right now. Squash it.
Yeah. Said let's play the JVs in the fourth quarter.
Nice move from Haney there, but just unable to find any space. She's going to go all the way. Oh, just chuck it up there.
Yeah. Tough look there for Flashes. As
nice.
Meyer holds Y on the Xbox controller.
She's
but
quick.
Then steps out of bounds after traveling.
She's quick for sure after traveling.
Yeah, I got to bait him a little bit, you know. If it
right.
works, it works.
Slowing things down now. G-Men going to run a little bit of a line set. Cardinals still struggling on offense. A few assists, I think. So she's doing her part.
Backdoor does not work, but the dribble handoff to Cardinal does.
See that a lot. The Lady G-Men drive and they whip it around. And Trent is hot from the field tonight. She's been playing really well offensively and defensively. I think she's the standout of this game for the G-Men.
Yeah, she's really the X factor because, I mean, if Champion can slow down McCoy, which they haven't really been, and if they can slow down Cardinal, which they have been, and Shirky, which they kind of have been, they're still Trent. So, I mean, it's like that's going to be number 55, Meadows for 2.
Yeah, so there you go. Meadows still wants to put the Flashes right in this game. And it's possible, but got to do that more possessions than they have been. Just outside of the reach of McCoy, but she's able to haul it in. Fogel now. You don't see her dribble very often. I don't know if she left her feet. I'm assuming, obviously, she did, but.
Yeah, I don't know. But ref was right there, had a pretty good view of it. I'll trust his call there.
Benefit of the doubt.
Looks like we got a little bit of a veteran referee trio tonight. Good to see.
Once you get into the playoffs, you definitely see an improvement in the refs that you're assigned.
Yeah, for sure. Way short by Haney on that floater, so.
There's another opportunity that was a good one, a good look, but just unable to complete. Cardinal just getting swallowed up. There's Fogel. She takes her time, takes a deep breath, and buries it. Puts them up 20. Good second half so far from the G-Men.
Yeah, they've already scored 9 points in 3.5 minutes. Very impressive.
I really like the decision by Fogel to shoot it, to keep shooting, even if she hasn't been great.
Meyer off the screen. She airballs that one. She's been pretty cold tonight. Only 4 points. High volume shot amount, but low volume
Production.
Yeah, thank you.
Got it. Finish each other's sandwiches.
That's a push there, so.
Yeah.
It's not like the Lady G-men don't want the fouls called, but sometimes it kind of like kill the play when they're almost, you know, to make a shot and there's a foul. They'll take it regardless, though.
For sure. Oh, nice cut by Shirky to get in with the left. Just a nice little slip behind the defender there, and she finds herself open under the basket. And she's so tall, she's basically able to just put it right in there. Coy almost anticipated it. Haney's quick, though. She'll be fouled. Kind of looks like Bernie Sanders down there, the ref.
It does. That's how you're right.
It does a little bit.
They didn't know we had a Vermont senator in the house.
Bernie in his off time decides to come up to Ohio. He's doing his part in representing Ohio for the East Palestine crash. We got all hands on deck. Anyways, Champion has a chance now. Up 22.
Down 22.
Yeah, the G-men are up 22, and that's a double dribble. So the flashes, I think that's like such the difference in this game is the turnover rate.
Yeah, they've had like 20.
I want to know what the total is.
I think that honestly they have more turnovers than points, I think.
Oh, honestly, it's not. That probably isn't far off. Coy's going to stay behind backcourt for a while. Champion defense was kind of starting to clamp down at the end of the first quarter. Trent thinks about the three. I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to.
Hey, if you're open, shoot it.
Though, yeah. You miss all the shots you don't take. McCoy razzle-dazzle behind the back.
A little too flashy that time.
Goes right into a jump ball, though.
As I was saying, the Champion defense kind of started clamping down in the first half, but now getting exploited by this G-men offense.
Yeah, like we say, when the Lady G-men, a normal game for them is solid transition, and then honestly mediocre. Their average game is probably solid transition offense, so fast break, and then mediocre half court. But when they can run the half court offense well with that transition,
it's over.
I mean, you're up 22 in the third quarter, you know?
Right.
That's how it is.
Yeah, you score 40 halfway through the third quarter. That's, you know.
That's solid. I mean, puts you on pace for near 60. I don't think they've had a game where they've given up 60.
Oh, probably
this
not.
whole year, so.
MVAC opponents range from great teams to very barely even teams.
Yeah, teams that struggle a little bit. It's
but
the beauty of the larger league compared to the Portage Trail League or Portage Trail Conference.
But the G-men basically able to suffocate every opponent that they've played other than Brookfield, Crestview, you know, the top dogs in the division. They've gone toe-to-toe with. Some quick passing. May just doesn't look before Meyer comes in and swoops for the steal. But then McCoy almost gets it back, and then she does, and then she doesn't, and then she does.
A little perseverance there by McCoy.
Yeah. Ends up in the steal for her. She probably, I mean, I'm not saying anything, but quadruple double. I mean, honestly,
maybe.
Steals, assists. She's been throwing out some dimes, rebounds.
Yeah, getting big on the boards, like we said.
She definitely has 10 points. Never know. Only one. Wasn't there a quadruple double in the NBA? So, like one ever?
I think there was like 4.
Oh, 4?
I actually just saw it was like 20 or like 30 years ago today. David Robinson from the Spurs had a quadruple double, and it was like
That's crazy.
There hasn't been one since. We'll
With
get more on
what
that.
other stat? Like, what other
blocks.
stat? Blocks?
I think it was blocks.
That's ridiculous. 10
Yeah,
blocks
he was
in
a
a game.
beast.
Can't even imagine.
Actually, the story my dad tells me is he went to the Naval Academy, right? And his job in the Naval Academy after graduation is his service was going to be on submarines for the Navy. But he decided to go to the NBA instead. And he grew, actually, to be like 7 feet tall from like 6'2", too big to be on a submarine. So I don't know if he ended up doing his service after the NBA or what, but fun story there for Dave Robinson. Call him the Admiral because he
Oh,
was,
the Admiral, not the General. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
because he was in the Navy.
I was close.
So.
I was close. Yeah, that's amazing. But hey, Laura McCoy might be up there with the greats after this game.
Yeah, and I think I think Draymond Green had like
Yeah, he was
5
close.
for 5 or something, or
Yeah.
what did he have like?
Yeah,
He had, I mean,
something like
5's
that.
definitely not double digits,
but if you have 5 by 5, I mean,
yeah, blocks, steals, assists, rebounds, points.
that's pretty much every stat that you can have in basketball.
I think James Harden in his year when he averaged 36 a game, he had multiple quadruple doubles with turnovers.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook too is a big quadruple double guy.
Yeah, for turnovers, of course.
Right.
I think Hakeem Olajuwon had a legitimate quadruple double at one point. But back to the Lady G-men, their passes have not been the best here.
Just over the head of May. Oh, and that's close. Doan can't finish there. I think that's been the story of tonight. The Flash is just not able to finish. And here go the Lady G-men now, up 21. Misfire there, though. Cardinal kind of struggling tonight.
Yeah, she only has 2 points. We typically see her at double figures by this point.
Add a 0 onto that, too. And that's what we see many times from Cardinal.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to have to lock it in, keep at it, not get discouraged.
Luckily, the rest of the Lady G-men have had no problem with picking up anything that Cardinals left on the court. Some great defense. But the Flash is resilient, able to keep going, and just really struggling to find the bottom of that net. I mean, Haney's up to 9 points now. So she's pretty much the only offensive firepower that the champion Flashes have.
Struggling to inbound here. The Meyer throws a
baseball pass.
Yes, softball. There you go.
Softball pass. Yeah.
Playing center field there, skipping the cutoff, going right to home plate there. Yeah. So G-men lead. They still lead by 21. I mean, we're talking about they're kind of slowing down, but they still have 21 points. Or they still have 38 points and a 21-point advantage. So, I mean, they're doubling up the Flashes.
That's right. Shirky and Tasker in now. All the way to the bucket. Haney still can't connect. Offensive board there from Yuko. Haven't heard her name a lot. Pretty much it's been the Haney and Meyer show. And that's going to be a timeout.
We'll be back in 30.
Enjoy the pep band. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm just going to let it play in the background and we're going to talk. Always good to have a little music. Got a little background music going on. So it is going down for real here heading into the fourth quarter as Cam joins us.
Yeah, I like that little background music.
Just keep it rolling.
Good crossover there by Meyer, then she hits the floor in the foul. So refs have really, you notice that in the postseason, no matter the sport, soccer, basketball, football, they more tight on the ticky-tack fouls than they are in the regular season. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, it's for sure. Cleveland comes in now for Tasker for the G-men. G-men like to run a seven or eight lady rotation. A little bit of power. It's just they've had the spark on offense, but just no flame. Had the spark, but no flame.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
More like no, they've had the fuel but no spark.
There you go.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay,
works.
no, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
No explosion. Had the gas. No explosion.
Very little combustion.
Oh, nice move by Shirky. She's had a few of those where she's got to the rack and then unable to finish it. But then Cleland gets up, gets big, and gets fouled.
Cleland's just gonna bank it in. If it works, it works.
Hey, Banks open on a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it's had school off yesterday. It's good.
Good. Shirky, big board, and that time she gets it to go. So Shirky having herself a fine night. Made a nice
11 points.
Yeah, she's had a few nice plays. And she just tacks on another one. 9 seconds here. All the way in. G-Men defense holds strong.
And then Tasker gets a tie up.
It's gonna be Doan.
That's going to be a technical foul on Doan.
All right.
Little Callie Tasker able to draw that draw the technical there. All you got to be is a little gritty, little annoying, and you can get some technicals. Now we're going to have Maggie Fogel take the technical free throws.
All right. She's kind of like the designated technical free throw shooter.
Yeah, anything like 15 feet, that's her range. But she's money from 15.
That's right.
Short corner, elbow,
She's
foul line.
Hermithy.
Yeah,
Let's
here we
see.
go. See if Fogel can add on to the lead here.
G-Men nearing a 30-point lead, and she buries the first one.
Yeah, up by 25. Just, I mean, you talk about defense. They've done it today. I mean,
Yeah.
they've been everywhere. They know. It's like they know what Champion wants to do.
All right.
It's like they know what Champion wants to do before Champion knows what they want to do. I mean, that's what it's like.
That's true. They've been on it. They've been on their game. Maggie Fogel sinks the shots, gives the G-Men another chance. McCoy's going to get it now off the inbound from Fogel. She's moving quick, and she's just going to run out the clock. So enjoy some more pep band action. We'll be back in the fourth. It's an exciting game. Can Champion mount the comeback?
Or will the G-Men keep their foot on the gas pedal? Only time will tell.
Or C, all of above. All
Enjoy
of
the
above.
entertainment, and we'll be back. Welcome back, everybody, to Jag Fieldhouse. Here we go. Fourth quarter begins. Champion hopping in, looks like a little box and one, or no, I don't even know what you'd call that. I'm not a basketball coach. I'm just a fan.
Here's Fogel. Here's Fogel. Would have liked to see it. Just keep letting them fly.
Yeah, Lady G-Men are definitely near double-digit offensive rebounds as Cardinal shows a little frustration. She should still be happy, though, that her team's up 26 in the tournament, which is great, great play.
Hey, sometimes when you're losing in a game, when you're winning in a game, if it feels like you're losing personally, it's the difference.
We do have some scouts here, though, it looks like.
Okay.
The guy's got his notebook. Maybe not, though. Those scouts from the Cleveland Browns? Nah, that's probably Kirtland, right, I would think.
Yeah, if that's who we're playing next.
Or is it a scout from Bowling Green?
Never know.
Scout from
Or Clemson. Never know. Or Texas Tech. Or Tennessee.
Isabella Meyer goes flying into the student section to save that one. Texas Tech is red, though, and black.
Yes, they are. Testing your knowledge,
Could
that's
be,
all.
though. Maybe they're just wearing orange.
they're
Maybe
disguising
from,
themselves.
University of Florida.
Yeah.
University of Finley.
Man, there's
Who else is
plenty
orange?
of options.
Who else is orange?
Mineral Ridge, Rams,
Yeah. Chagrin Falls.
Newton Falls.
Newton Falls, yeah.
Anyways.
Orange. The town Orange. They have a school. Orange.
Yeah, Orange.
They're the Orange Lions.
That's cool.
Syracuse, the Orange.
That's cool.
But here we have the champion as that's just
Up and
shot
over.
not able to go. So like I said, just suffocating defense. Don't know what more to say here. As
Pull up.
Fogel, no.
Almost
but
gets the shooter's
Cardinal on
touch.
the board's not able to go. So maybe she can get her point tally up in the at the line here.
Yeah, get a couple easy ones. That's always good for a player who's struggling. We see that a lot where they're struggling to find buckets and they go to the line and that kind of breaks the ice for them. I like that the G-men are keeping the starters and, that 7-man rotation on the floor, that they haven't reached back into their JV yet, because it shows that this is a playoff game and it's serious, You got to stay.
It's win or go home.
Right.
It's go home no matter what, so you might as well win, right? That's how I look at it.
That is true.
Going home no matter what.
Win and then go home, but you're happy.
Exactly.
Win and go home, or win and go home? Cardinal gets it to go.
Lady G-Men up by, quick math here, 27, right? Yeah.
He did that with his eyes closed. That's how great he is.
And hands tied behind my back. Like that matters.
I actually shut off the left side of my brain for that one.
I did.
One brained. Anyways, here we go. Champion flashes have been so quick and explosive, but I've said it multiple times. It's the finishing that matters, really. Haney all the way in, and there another one off the backboard. Cardinal's going to have it. I'm going to see her go all the way here. And again, she just smokes the layup. Yeah, she's in dangerous territory with the refs.
Yeah,
you got to be careful.
She's MAD.
Missing.
Mad.
Oh. Acronyms are tough.
Thought that was.
Thought it was like a MIA.
Yeah, I say MIA sometimes.
This is true. Here's Cardinal. Here she comes. Let's see.
What a dime there to Fogel. Just excellent vision.
Yeah.
That type of stuff, I think Coach Gilbert said it when she was named Athlete of the Week for Tom Nader's Portage Sports. I think Coach Gilbert said it best. She has a vision that most freshmen shouldn't have and that most seniors don't have.
This is true.
That was something, the quote was something like that. Laura McCoy in the spin cycle and then gets it to Shirky. Starters in the game now for Lady G-Men, like we said.
Yeah, even when Cardinal, her shots aren't falling, she finds ways to improve her teammates all the way in and
It's just
off
not
again.
able to go.
So uncharacteristic for her. Shirky fouled now on the floor. Gilbert
flat
giving.
wrist, he says.
Yeah.
Wait, how did that work? Wait, flick wrist? Probably flick. I heard flat wrist. I don't know. That's why I'm not a coach.
Yeah, that's why we're not down there on the sidelines. Shirky at the line now for 2 as champion is in the bonus.
I want to coach something though.
Yeah.
You know? Don't you want to
volleyball
coach
tournament.
something, Vince?
Volleyball tournament coming up.
Well, no, you don't need a coach for that.
Could have one. I coached last year.
You did? Who'd you coach?
2 years ago. I coached, yeah, for the volleyball game. I don't remember my team. Oh, I played the first day and then coached the second two.
Yeah, I remember my freshman year they had the volleyball tournament.
Ooh.
And Shirky gets a shooter's bounce, and she's kind of the opposite of Cardinal.
30
no
now.
matter what she's going, she throws up, that goes in. As Shirky now, like you said, has 13. And then for Cardinal, no matter what she throws up, nothing goes in. So pretty the opposite. Great defense there by Trent. Just kind of did the shuffle and didn't go.
Such a combination of things for Champion right now. The lack of finishing, unlucky, just like tripping over themselves. They've played well, but not great, I guess. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
Basketball's a deep game.
My bad to cut you off there.
Very good.
Like I was saying though, as Fogel's just gonna hold the ball here.
Say you hold it for 4 minutes more. Oh.
And then the turnover there. We had a math club team my freshman year.
Oh,
McCoy, Big Mike loves it down there in the student section.
He's the only one that loves it, apparently.
Yeah, nobody else showing any support.
Not even
might
a clap.
Might as well not even spend
well
the time to come to the game,
tune
right?
into the stream.
Might as well save the money and not buy the ticket.
Yeah.
Or, might as well reserve your energies. That one's run right to Cardinal and then right off the shoes
Was
of
she
Trent.
get the steal for that?
I think so, yeah. Because it's not who. So here's Fogel from her short corner, not able to go though. Very unlucky there.
She gets that shot so much.
Shirky left alone, almost pulled it there. Fogel thinks of the three. Oh yeah, so I'll get this thought out before I get another one.
Oh, there's Nora Trent.
Trent's
Nice
the jump
way to
shot.
wait. I don't know. Kind of looked like she was going up.
Yeah. So
Anyways.
we had a math club team, and I was really hyped to like play and stuff. Then we lost in the first round. But then my career was over.
When was this?
3 years ago, freshman year.
It sticks with you.
Yeah. It's that motivation.
Those are tough losses, man.
Yeah, but I mean, how often do you see fourth quarter kind of dragging on now? How often do you see the team up by 30 in the sectional finals in the second round? I mean, first round maybe, but second round against champion of all teams, thorn in the side of the Lady G-Men throughout the last 3 or 4 years.
This is just a testament to the improvement of the Lady G-Men as soon as the postseason rolled along, because like you said, they played them in the regular season, beat them by like 5 and then by like 15, which they still beat them, but nothing like this. So I think that's a testament to how they've grown.
Yeah, I agree. Up 32 now. With 3 players in double figures. Shirky with 13, Trent with 10, and then McCoy with 13.
Steals.
Maybe.
I mean, it's got to be like 6, right? That doesn't count, though, that steal. She fouled her there.
Yeah, because she had the one where she got the steal, then the turnover, then the steal again.
Right. That's 2.
So that was 2 steals in like 5 seconds.
Wild.
So again, I think this is actually my last career stream. Unless we have one Tuesday. Coach Gilbert, I know, will get his crew, and they'll have one on Tuesday for the boys game against Crestwood. Little rivalry renewed for their first round of playoffs.
It'll be like the olden days. Coach Gilbert commentating.
And us playing Pepe.
Yep, just like the last Crestwood game.
Yeah, just like, yeah.
In Crestwood. A little bit of fight song for your ears, because why not? As this G-Men victory. Oh, nice move from Cleland. Almost gets the bounce. She struggles finishing inside, but once she does figure that out, she'll be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, she will be. Her and Cardinal are definitely a duo that are going to wreak some havoc for the next 3 years here at Garfield for sure. I was just wondering, we have Vinny Grandizio working the sideboards tonight. I wonder where Jared is. Maybe I know he does club or travel baseball, so maybe he's doing that. I'll have to ask.
Be a nice Saturday for that.
Ask Mrs. Cardinal. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's normally here. I don't know where he is, but missing all the fun. Yeah, we might
Big
try to get double
board.
GTV on the go though at Struthers on Wednesday. I'll have to ask some people of importance that know things where you know what we can do there.
7 o'clock, right?
6, I believe. So that'd probably be like a need to leave it. That's probably like
Where's Struthers an hour
away.
drive?
It's like over by Campbell.
Leave at 4:30
So
kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out though.
It wouldn't
Maybe
be
not
as-
though. I mean, I'd like to. Hopefully they win Wednesday. We can have it Saturday.
I feel like it wouldn't be. Yeah, that's right. Well, considering they get to Saturday.
Yeah, let us know on social media though if you'd watch it, if we had it. Because I mean, if no one's watched it, we're not going to do it.
Right.
So I'll just have to check the stats for today's stream though, about how many people are watching. We appreciate all you guys watching at home, like we always say.
Absolutely.
So we've had 56 total viewers and 13 right now. So that's been like the average. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Still watching even though the Lady G-Men are up by a lot with not very much time left. So Cardinal now has 5 points. So, you know, after the tough game she's had, able to salvage, you know, 5 points is not, that just shows you how talented she is.
Sir,
Yeah, G-Men now up by 33. So
this is wild.
this is something.
Like we talked about, they still have the original, you know, the 8-man rotation. Fogel coast to coast, just off for her. She was moving, head of steam. Back
And
and
a missed
forth
shot
now.
by Champion the other way.
Good
Clellan in
dime.
the lane, not there, but she's not going to miss that second one.
chance. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Fresh and Genovese check in relatively soon.
Yeah, we have Kaylin Tasker in now, the freshman getting some minutes.
We saw her get some minutes late in the season, like some real minutes for a little while. Remember that?
Yeah, was it the Berkshire game?
Yes.
Vince, the food guy, big foodie. Love to see it. Yeah, so running clock here. Time's about up for these flashes. I mean, Lady G-Men were up, I think, 8-2 at one point and have not looked back since. Chippy got it to 13 at halftime. It was 27-14. 3 points in the, make that 4 points in the second half for the flashes so far with the running clock going. Coach Gilbert's going to empty out his bench here, and they're going to sing Kumbaya and go home. So like I said, win or go home, more like go home or go home. And if you're going to go home, might as well win. So
This lineup here, very possible starting lineup for next year, probably just plus Callie Tasker, I'd assume.
what about the superstar freshman that can run
And
like the wind?
I guess she might.
Almost dunk.
I guess she might start too. Yeah, off the mark there on that comment. But hey, 3 of these people will be
Little
starting.
glimpse into the future here. So Lady
Yeah.
G-Men gonna have a date with the Kirtland Hornets on Wednesday at Struthers. Never been to Struthers, but
I didn't even know it was really a thing,
hey,
to be honest.
I mean,
I've heard the name, but
we never really play them. So I'm gonna assume it's a bigger school because they're hosting, you know, districts.
I've heard Struthers' team is really good.
Good thing we're not playing them
Their
then, right?
girls' team, right? I don't know if we will run into them later or they're higher. I'm guessing
I think
they're
they're
higher
D2.
division.
That would make
yeah.
sense if they're D2 or D1 maybe. But yeah, so 5 seconds to go here. Thanks everyone for tuning in throughout the whole season. Like we said, last game we thought was going to be our last stream, but this one actually is here.
All right.
So yeah, gonna sing the fight song in the alma mater and have a great night, everybody. Game actually over pretty quickly. That running clock there at the end.
Yeah.
3 players in double figures for the Lady G-Men. And Champion never got anything going. 5 points in the second half, and the G-Men with 25. So
Wild.
huge win for them. See you Wednesday. I'll probably go to the game,
Me as well.
even if we have a stream or not. So got to get going though. Have a great day out there, everybody. Stay safe, and of course, go G-Men.
Go G-Man. Have a great night.